Hello, my gorgeous Librans out there. How are you guys doing? Welcome to your weekly reading with me. Let's dive straight in and see what's going on for you guys. Now, it's in the AM, so if my voice is still warming up, my apologies. Let's just dive into it for you guys. All right, Spirit, for my gorgeous Libras, can we get out a card for the energy of this week? What is something they need to hear right now? Oh, safety. That's an interesting one. Okay, so this says, safety is the foundation of life. Cherish the calm moments. Okay, so you could be like really focusing on feeling safe. This could be things that you're doing within. It could be to do with your home space. It could be to do with your environment, making sure that people and situations make you feel safe at the end of the day, and removing yourself from anything that doesn't feel that way. Now, interesting that it says cherish the calm moments, because it's just reminding me that sometimes we crave chaos because we find safety in that if calm makes you feel unsafe. So I wonder if that's something that you're having to deal with and do some shadow work and as you're entering this new year. So anyway, let's dive in a little bit more. Let's see what else is coming out for you guys aside from this, so that we can paint a big old picture. As I always say, let's see. All right, for Libras, please Spirit, one more from this deck. Okay, what is it? Oh, time to go. So again, you could really be removing yourself from unsafe situations, or even if it's to do with your own self. I always say tarot is either internal, and this is all the stuff that you're doing within yourself, or it could apply externally as well. So however it is for you, you do have time to go. All right, which is very powerful, I guess. In the beginning of the year, it does feel like you are leaving things behind, closing old doors and cycles and opening new ones. She's moving towards a door. Okay, so it does feel like you're moving towards a new beginning, but of course you have to leave something behind first. I wonder what it is. It's not clear to me, but let's see. Let's see what else is coming out for you guys here. All right, for Libras, please Spirit. Oops. And the fourth chakra. So this is all to do with your heart space, guys. I wonder whether this is your relationships or things again in your heart space in general, like old memories. But it's definitely to do with love or loving others, or certain people who, again, you love, or it could be even yourself, the way that you love yourself too. Safety is the foundation of life. I mean, the main message that I'm picking up here clearly is that a lot of you are really choosing yourself here and having to let go of things that make you feel unsafe. Okay, you're listening to your heart space and what it's needing, and not the thing that's telling you, I love this person, I need to stay. For example, if they make you feel unsafe, it's or there's a lack of stability, a lack of commitment. For example, it's early in the morning, guys. You're listening to your heart that says, I need safety, so interesting. Let's dive in a little bit more. We have some more cards out for you guys this morning, or I guess wherever you guys are watching this, it will be a different time. All right, let's get a few of these for Libra for this week. Okay. Interesting that Nest came out here, because this literally says an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So I wonder if you guys are really changing your type of romantic relationships, the kind of person that you go for. This could just be an energy that you're putting out there, because this coming through is kind of fits with the whole safety security thing. Okay, and if somebody doesn't make you feel that way, then you are kind of changing. You're moving on, you're moving away. You also have fear, worries, tense situations, so you could be experiencing some anxiety at this time. You have dog far away. A distant friend is thinking of you at this time, so you could hear from a friend, or you could just be thinking about them because they're thinking about you. And you have a box here that says you will receive a gift this week. I wonder if that's a spiritual one or if it's a physical gift from somebody, maybe from that distant friend, I wonder. Okay, let's dive in a little bit deeper into your messages and see what is going on for you guys for this week. Okay, I always should look at the camera here because I guess my camera is a bit wonky. Anyway, let's see. For Libra, let's get one card out for the overall energy of this week. What is the energy of this week for Libras? Four of Swords absolutely is all about healing, and it makes so much sense with that coming through, because you are craving or needing safety at this time. And the Four of Swords is somebody who is in, I guess, a church, in a tomb a little bit. So I do feel like if you are still healing or needing healing, then it's really important to take some time out wherever necessary, or remove yourself again from situations that are causing you to feel like you're not healing, you're not moving on, or you're not in a safe space, of course. So Four of Swords is all about your healing. Your health is important. Mental health, spiritual health, emotional health, your heart health, your chakra health, I guess, too. So like all of this is important. And it just reminds me of the quote, like you can't heal in the same place that made you sick. Even if it's the past and thinking about the past and ruminating, right? You can't heal when you're doing that. So it's time to go. It's time to leave it all behind. And again, it's good that we're doing this in the beginning of the year so that we can have the rest of the year to achieve all this great stuff for you guys. So let's clarify this and see a little bit deeper. What is this that you're healing from, taking some time out from as well? Four of Swords, just generally speaking, away from all this other stuff. You guys could be taking a bit of a rest, vacation, taking some time out in general. Again, prioritizing health as well is important. But let's see. Why is this here? Please, for my Libras, why is the Four of Swords here in the overall energy of this week? Can we clarify? Okay, I like that. Two of Wands is all about thinking about the future, okay? Like outgrowing a situation and wanting to expand your life, your experiences in life. And he's got the wand in his hands, which I will show you. I just want one more. He's got the wand in his hands, and Three of Cups is interesting as well. I like this, because this kind of combination tells me that you're needing to or will be taking some time out to really understand what you want in your future. Like what are things that you want to celebrate? So this can be goals, this can be certain friendships, because Three of Cups is about your social circle, even if that's your siblings, whatever it is to you guys. It's just you're really thinking and taking some time out to really prioritize where your future is heading. Okay, which is interesting. Safety is the foundation of life. Safety. And it just feels like you are coming outside a comfort zone, which is interesting, because I wonder if you're recognizing that it may feel safe in your comfort zone, but it's not a safe space. I don't know. But this is a beautiful combination. You're looking towards, what kind of friends you want in your future, what kind of people you want around you, what other people that you probably want to collaborate with. But again, as I was saying, he has the whole world in his hands, which basically means the world is your oyster, Libra. Moving forward, there is nothing that you cannot do. And I feel like that's something that you're healing and understanding and coming to terms with, is that there is so much out there for you that you can't settle anymore for the bare minimum, whether it be in terms of relationships or even with your own boundaries with yourself, the things that you have or have not been doing. Okay, this is almost like you're coming to terms with it and going, do you know what? Okay, my future is important. And I'm starting to see that this nest here is something that you are desiring in your future, even if it is just a safe home, all right, a nice home or a nice community. Like the nest is really, again, about that safety. Okay, interesting. Okay, so let's dive in a little bit deeper. Let's see what is the energy of you. What is the energy that you guys will be radiating or putting out there into the universe within this week? The Death card and the 8, that's gorgeous, I have to say. I know the Death card can be quite scary, but it's all about major transformation, right? And I always say it's inevitable changes, right? And also like what's the word for it? It's a change that you cannot go back on, basically. I'm not going to sit here and try to find the word, because I will say it for ages. It's still early, guys. I have to keep saying that. Okay, 8 of Wands and a Death card. The 8 of Wands in terms of you is absolutely about things moving forward in the right direction. A lot of opportunities coming your way, but because this is in your energy, what you're putting out there, I think you're wanting to go in the right direction. You're wanting movement in your life, right? The 8 of Wands is all about things speeding up, all right, in the flow of life. So I really do feel like that's the area that you're going into. And the Death card is basically saying that once you go into this energy, there's no going back, so whatever it is that you're changing, because both of these cards are about change for me, it does feel like you're going through this huge transformation within yourself, and it's within the right direction. It's going towards the right things, which I love. I'm going to clarify this though for you, but the 8 of Wands is great. It is a card usually of communication, so I wonder if you are communicating things at this time, whether it be your ideas, whether it be about, the right things that you want for yourself. The Death card is about making that change within as well though, and taking action is very important for you guys at this time. Okay, so with that being said, let's clarify it a little bit for you. I just feel like this is all wonky. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to fix that, because I am a Virgo. And I can't look at a wonky screen. It bugs me. Okay, it probably still is. But anyway, it's an improvement. Okay, what's the potential challenge here or blockage for Libra this week? Something to be mindful of. The Four of Pentacles. So that could be you or something else around you. Four of Pentacles is holding on. It's kind of it comes from a fear when we hold on or hold back. Okay, so whether it be holding on to something, which makes sense with time to go, it is time to leave something behind, because it may feel safe, but it's scarcity. So whatever it is, it could be a relationship, it could be a career, right? I feel like you know that something needs to change. But as I said, this feeling of safety in this scarcity mindset, it's more because of fear. It's not safety. So anyways, your challenge here, I guess, is opening up to abundance on things that you truly are worthy of. Because Four of Pentacles, a challenge this week as well could be that you're working on your foundations and you're trying to stabilize yourself. That could be your challenge at this time. And that would make sense here too. Financially, in terms of your material world, the home space and all that kind of stuff, you're building the foundations, which is good that you're working on it, right? It's just a challenge, it's a bit difficult. But in terms of energy, if this resonates with you in terms of yourself, the Four of Pentacles again is holding on or holding back, as I said, and it is coming from a place of fear. The best thing that we want to do is be open, right? We understand that life is all about giving and taking. People coming into our life and maybe going out of it too. Like we don't want to hold on to things if they're trying to leave, or we don't want to hold ourselves back when we should be moving forward, right? It's the same energy. And sometimes this card can be about greed too. So just be aware of that. I don't know if that's you, but just if it resonates, then it resonates. But it's one thing I always say about this, sorry, like I'm just trying to get all my words out, is this, I always say this is the King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles before they realize what true abundance and wealth looks like, right? We feel like we need to hold on to this person. It's kind of like having a lack of standards almost, like I'm getting just a sense here that you might be holding yourself at a lower value because it's easier or because people will agree with it. I don't know if you're just putting yourself at a low, like whether it be your job, for example, you're aiming low, like, oh, I just want this amount. You should be aiming higher. You have great skills. Or in terms of love, for example, which for a lot of you, it might be the case. Like, I wonder if it's a self-esteem thing, because if you put yourself out there, then people might reject you. I don't know. There's a fear here that they're really wanting you to address here, to do with scarcity, right? Which is a lack. Let's clarify it for you. Whilst my throat is croaking along here. Let's see for you guys. Okay, so Four of Pentacles. Why is this in a challenge position? Four of Pentacles. Is that guys, literally, this is what they want you to work on, is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? This could be someone that you're holding on to, okay? Whether it be, I don't know. But the Queen of Pentacles, as I said, is the way, she doesn't have to hold on to anything, right? It simply is just around her. So I wonder if you're being called to invest a little bit, your time and energy. Don't make excuses for yourself. You'd be ready to grow, right? In order to grow, we have to have a growth mindset, an abundant mindset. So if you want, they're just wanting me to change how I'm saying that. If you want an abundance mindset, you're going to have to be more, if you want more abundance, you're going to have an abundance mindset. If you want more growth, you're going to have a growth mindset. If you want to learn new things, you have to have a learner's mindset, right? So I almost feel like you need to match the energy of what you are attracting in. Also in terms of love, if you want true love, unconditional love, you have to learn to love yourself unconditionally too, not just conditionally, So just pay attention to where there might be a little bit of you might not be giving to yourself what you're actually desiring in your external world, just for some. Because they want you to be in this Queen of Pentacles energy, full of abundance, material wealth. She's very secure, she's very stable, she's worked very hard to be where she is, and she's very safe where she's at, right? Stable. So I wonder if you are being called to nurture something within or externally to create that for yourself. Okay, you could just be really working on your finances at this time too, if we're going to speak very surface layer as well. For some of you out there, it could resonate that way too. All right, let's dive in a little bit more to this. I'm not ready, but you do have the Six of Swords going on in your external environment. So you guys could be traveling or moving at this time. Let's see, for the Six of Swords, for For the external environment of Libra this week, can we get a message out there? The 5 of Wands, so there's conflict in your environment. So this could be in your home, your career life, family, whatever it may be. The 5 of Wands is a card of conflict and competition. So let's clarify that before we dive into it. Why is the 5 of Wands in the external environment of Libra? One more. Okay, so the world, this could be what you're changing. Okay, especially if there's a lot of conflict. And the 2 of so this can mean that you're just super busy right now in your external environment this week. So whether you're working on a lot of things, you're trying to juggle things, I'm almost getting a sense of a bit of both. Like you're trying to juggle things, you're trying to build yourself up with this, you're trying to create this new beginning for yourself. Okay, with the wild card being here, but the 5 of Wands feels like there is still that lingering, maybe there is just conflicting people around you. Maybe there is just a very tense dynamic between you and somebody else here. Arguments, right? It's conflict. But the wild card and 2 of Pentacles, I feel like either this is you weighing up your options to have a new beginning, and in this case, all of this is saying it might be better to go somewhere else if it's getting really toxic where you're at. You know, 2 of Pentacles again is like maybe it's about making a decision, because sometimes 2s are about choices. If that's what it is, weighing up your options here. But again, I do feel like it's a bit of both. I feel like that's happening, and you're also trying to build something for yourself here, working on something too. Now, the wild card is great because it does represent ending of old cycles, beginning of new ones, and that specifically is happening outside of yourself, right? So this is your work, your life, your career life, same thing. Your relationships, all right, family dynamics, whatever it is, it's outside of yourself. So let's dive in and see what's going on within yourself here, Libra. What is going on in the inner world of Libra? The Knight of Swords. This is a very tropical card. So the Knight of Swords internally, I'm going to clarify because I want to make sure I know what this is saying here. Why is the Knight of Swords in the inner world of Libra here? Knight, okay. I was going to swear because I really freaking love that one. That's a good combination. One more for the Knight of Swords though. Inner world. Let's see. And the gorgeous energy coming from you, because then the Knight of Swords always does come with a warning that don't rush too quickly because you might miss information, right? It's the fastest moving knight and he moves so quickly, you know, you never know what could be along the path, right? We don't want to assume things, and we don't want to, even within yourself, right? And we don't want to rush too quickly. Okay, because we might miss information and it could backfire, for example, especially in terms of contracts and stuff like that, if that's what you're dealing with at this time. And we definitely don't want to be the aggressor in anything. Okay, but the Knight of Swords really is about determination, and that's why he's fast moving, right? It's because he's determined to get to the goal. He's determined to find something else. He's determined to move forward. And because this card is within you, and especially because it's paired with these beautiful, stable cards. They wanted me to say it like that because it's again about safety and security that you're working on. You're really focusing on your foundations. Because Pentacles seem to be your main focus, again, it could be finances, it could just be stability, it could be your resources, your time and energy. That's something that you're trying to build up on. It could, again, be just your skills, your talents, your abilities. Let me just adjust quickly, because I like to sit on my feet when I sit down, so I get cramps sometimes. So the fact that the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles has come up in your energy is gorgeous, because it seems like this is what you're determined for. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but the Nine of Pentacles kind of came up on top of these cards here, which kind of felt like to me, this is what you're moving into. I think you're recognizing that maybe a situation isn't healthy, or it's not helping you with your independence or your financial freedom or your finances in general, because the Nine of Pentacles feels like this is your goal. You want to be an independent person, regardless of if you're in a relationship or not. You want to have more than enough for yourself here financially, so that you can actually, you know, rest up at times, have the freedom to rest up. I feel like freedom is the answer here, is what I'm hearing. Three of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords, it does feel like it's the planning stages when this is here, or again, building the foundations. It's also with the Three of Pentacles too. I don't know if you want to work for yourself, and that could be something here. That's something that brings you joy. The Three of Pentacles could be collaboration, but it could also be about hearing ideas from others, and hearing opinions of others here. But I feel like it's more of a good thing. And it's just planning and prepping. Okay, so with the Knight of Swords being here, make sure you do plan and prep. You cannot rush towards stability. All right, we have to take a stable approach towards stability. Okay, I just feel like that's not the first time I've said that to you. It's almost like you need to mirror what you're trying to attract in. Like, you need to be stable in order to have stability. Otherwise, we're going to make very quick, reckless decisions, and it's not going to give you the stable outcome, right? So I just want you to be what you want to attract, because I promise you it's going to come your way. Because I've said it a million times. I feel like that wanting this reflection, especially in your mind too. So anyway, there we go. Let's dive in a little bit more. Let's get you some advice from Spirit here, Libra. Let's see what Spirit has to say. What is the advice? The Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is about diving deep. It's about being curious, learning something new, diving deep into information that you might need, especially with the underneath the Four of Pentacles as your challenge. I would really say it's a really good time to dive deeper into your mind, or into potentially what the fears are that might be holding you back, or keeping you holding on to things that are holding you back, for example, whether it be bad habits or certain people. It's limitation is your biggest challenge at this time, scarcity, all that kind of stuff. So Page of Swords is about diving deep into it. Okay, another piece of advice that would come out with this is like to really focus on your triggers, because they're trying to teach you something. So it does feel like learning seems to be your advice here, to learn. What is this teaching you? This is your question this week. What are you learning from this? What can you learn from this? Let's dive into this. Let's clarify it for you. Page of Swords for Libra. What is the advice with this? The Six of Pentacles. So this is about paying attention to what you give your time and energy to as well, especially if it is triggers, because I have to say that with the Page of Swords, because it is a triggered and it's kind of an immature energy. Six of Pentacles, balancing what you're giving your time and energy to. Is this helpful for you? Is this bringing safety into your life, security, stability? Six of Pentacles as well could be that maybe you guys are actually like being a bit more giving to others. Not saying that you weren't already, but your advice could be to give to others, because Six of Pentacles is a card of charity. So, people who are in need. I wonder if that's something that you guys are working towards or want to do more of in your life. Six of Pentacles in terms of advice as well is, again, just focus on your daily routines. What are you giving your time and energy to? It's a really good time to observe, actually. That's why the Page of Swords is there. It's a really good time to observe. I'm just saying a shower. I don't know why I'm saying showering. Yeah, that's your advice, I guess. It's a good time to observe, specifically with what's coming up on a day-to-day. Like, what are you actually spending your time and energy to? I feel like the awareness will help you figure out, oh, okay, I'm giving too much to this and it's not helpful for me, whatever it is. And the same with people. Who are you giving your time and energy to? Okay, my angels. So I wish you love. I send you my best wishes for this week for you guys. I hope this reading has helped you. If it did, let me know in the comments, and make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.